Hi, my name is Vanessa Adams, and I will be showing you the level design I did for a game called M++. Now, to start off with, I start off with a relatively simple level to get the player used to the mechanics. It's very forgiving, it gives you a lot of hideaway. If you want to do a harder version, you can absolutely go on top, which I then reward the player with those yellow cubes. The yellow cubes are not mandatory, but they do give you extra time, and in the main game, there is a achievement kind of thing where you get all the golden cubes per level. So I wanted to get the players started without overwhelming them. I apologize in advance for the glare on my screen and for when I have to switch between levels. This is another one where if you want to be an overachiever and you really want to get into it, you can go get all these gems, but they're not mandatory. I'm showing you the shortest way possible for you to actually get to the button. The button, I haven't explained this, but the button you hit will then open up the door, and then you have to get back to that door without dying. That's basically the whole object of the game. So I'm just showing you the shortest way possible, but if they wanted to, if the player really wanted to, I gave them rewards if they wanted to go explore. That is totally up to them, but I figured I'd give them the option to take a fast, easy route, or if they want to kind of just do what they want. So this is one where you'll see me start to die on my own levels. So this one is very interesting in that the mechanic is you hit the box and then wherever you jump from it, it will then shoot off in the opposite direction. So basically, this is like a one-time use platform, and if you mess up that platform, you are out of luck. So you'll see me going here. I haven't explained it yet, and I died. I haven't explained it yet, but those things that are following me I call them shadow people, and so basically they're you, like the path version of you, and they do exactly everything that you do regardless of what is available, and if they catch up with you, you will die. So this is adding a kind of sense of urgency. I won't just let you like calmly go. Now this one, I'm going to end recording at some point, and then I have a new recording of me doing this because I kept dying when I was recording this. So as you can see right off the bat, you're kind of hit with a missile that follows you anywhere and tries to kill you whenever they see that it is open. This requires a little bit more skill than before. You can see me messing up usually little things, and then I miss, and yep, there is definitely fall damage. But so this does take a little bit of skill. This also takes a lot of fast hitting, and if you don't hit the block right, you're dead. I think I'm getting to the point where I gave up. Okay, we're not there yet. But this isn't relatively hard per se. It's still relatively easy in complexity, but it is a lot of smaller movement that you have to know. And then here is me replaying the game with a different recording, and then this time I promise you I'll actually beat my own level. But yeah, I made sure that every single level I made, I could actually beat myself. It's just, I'm struggling with this one, and then the next one you're going to see, which is the last level, I'm also going to struggle with that one just a little bit, and that's because of how I made it. But yeah, so, and then I added urgency to the player in that at the second half there are only so many blocks over there that you can hit, and and now you have shadow people following you, so you can't go back. I'm sorry. That yeah. Defeated by my own levels. But I promise you, I do beat it. And then, like with the other levels, if the player wants to, they can. There we go. They can go get the little gems on the bottom, but it's much harder because it does follow you. And then this is the last level, and this one I purposely made kind of annoying. So these little boxes that you see, the white boxes, are like gates, and so whenever you hit it, it unlocks a gate. So I got your shadow people following you again. If you notice, the little gates at the very beginning open the opposite end for the trapdoor itself. Right here we are using the platforms again to go one way. We are going to, and then we see me kind of panic a little bit. So they go the same way, so it makes you go around. And now what made this really annoying was these open opposite end of that. So as you can see, the gate's now open, but I have to get around the top of it. So it's more about timing and like just figuring out how to time things. Also what to do for your path, because that is one of the biggest things of when you're using shadow people. You got to be able to make a path where you know that you can go over. And now we're going on the other side. I'm also showing the different ways of how you can die in this game. So I'm also making sure I don't kill myself. Yeah. But this game was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it immensely. I started off deciding that using like shadow people was really mean, because it does make it adds a level of difficulty to the game. But I then, when I kept making levels, I then realized how much fun it was to add a shadow people, how much complexity it was to add. I promise I'll get there. I promise I'll beat my own level. And now we're going up. Yep, and I went too fast going upwards, which means I hit the ceiling too hard, which means I then die. So there are multiple ways that you can die in this game. Hitting your head too hard, as you can see. If you touch any of the pink spikes, if you touch the moving blocks that don't have a casing over it, if the shadow people come for you, there's also, as you saw earlier, there was that little turret thing that shot rockets, and then you basically had to do that. And so I'm being careful, by the way, because if I go too far, I will absolutely go die. So those are my levels. I really hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.